Edmund.
Hey, how's Nola?
Ah, she's cracking jokes and ordering people around.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, she's not in any pain anyway.
Well, good, good. Think she's in the mood for a Marx Brothers marathon?
A Marx Brothers marathon.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, but I'm sure my mother would have a heart. She wouldn't like it very much if she knew you were thinking of canceling your New Year's Eve plans.
What plans do I have to cancel?
Oh, come on. You tell me there's not some wonderful woman in this town chilling a bottle of vintage champagne, just counting the minutes?
Well, the wonderful woman has other plans.
Huh. For New Year's Eve?
For eternity.
Really can't stay. They have a previous commitment. I tried to get you out of here.
Dixie, you look beautiful as usual. Oh, thank you, Gloria. So do you.
This is some demented new twist on your basic surprise. No. It's a very special, one-of-a-kind, never-to-be-repeated event. A dual celebration of New Year's Eve and my brother's engagement to Gloria.
Yeah, but so far so good. Junior's also.
Engagement party, right.
Wasn't it just wonderful of Adam to do all of this?
Yeah. Rousing show of family solidarity. I'm moved. Guy's a real sport.
You could have let the family in on it first.
You couldn't be reached, Haley. You don't have to stay. It's going to be a very small group, very intimate.
Nice to see you.
Oh, I'm sure. When are you friends with Ruth and Joe? Oh, I did it while I was at what? Life on the planet suddenly evolved?
Just say a few Happy New Years and leave.
No, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss the social event of the century. It's going to be heaps of fun.
Yeah, more fun than cordless bungee jumping in the Himalayas.
Dixie. Hi. Your hair looks nice. Thanks, Haley.
You look nice, too.
Stop grinding your teeth.
Stop clenching your jaw.
It's like a party for the Hatfields given by the McCoys. I don't know how I'm going to get through the night pretending nothing's happened.
Oh, well, Dixie can handle it. We certainly can, too.
I cannot wait till the clock strikes 12 and all of this is over.
You have that much faith in my skills as a host?
I wasn't talking about your party. I was talking about the holidays.
You're not a lover of Christmas, huh?
No, actually, I am. I mean, the build-up is great. It's just the day after Christmas, you know, it gets a little,
Like an anticlimax. You prefer the anticipation to the actual event.
That is not what I meant.
Speaking of anticipation, Winifred, what's for dinner?
Oh, Mr. Chandler's favorites?
Guess that rules out cocktail weenies.
Help me, I'm going to hurl right into the shrimp patty.
Relax, you're doing fine.
Oh, please, frosting all over Dixie's hairdo. What should I do for my next stunt? Compliment Brian's shoes, or should I perhaps offer to polish them?
Kelly, we can leave.
No, what do I look like to you? A delicate little feminine flower? I can fake my way through a conversation just as good as they can. I can fake a smile. See?
Haley, you look so happy tonight.
I even have her fold.
Hey, it's you. It's a full-time job. It's 86 for tonight.
No, don't worry about me. Watch this. This is going to be beautiful.
Well, Gloria, it was so nice of you to invite us. Well, I would not have my engagement party without you. Ah, well, there's somebody missing, though, isn't there? I mean, your fiancé?
Stuart, yes, but he'll be here in a little while. He had to spend a little more time in court.
Jeremy needed him.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
Tragedy, this thing with Sarah.
Oh, yes, such a shock.
Mommy, you're really here. Mommy!
Hey. How you doing? So, this wonderful woman, the one you don't have a date with for New Year's Eve.
Or any other Eve.
Or any other Eve. Are we perchance talking about the one that got away?
We're talking about the one, period.
Huh. Well, there you go. See, if that's the case, then I'm sure you get another chance.
Look, I came here to cheer up you and your mom, all right? 9 out of 10 doctors prefer duck soup over chicken soup.
Well, thank you, Dr. Gray. But unfortunately, they don't feature VCRs in this joint, and Mother's asleep, and that doesn't happen too often.
Okay. Well, listen. I'll catch you back at Wild Wind, and I'll save you Night at the Opera.
No, wait a minute. Listen. She's bored to death. She's asleep. I'm bored to death. Do me a favor. Just stick around for a while.
Listen, I'm not a lot of laughs tonight, okay?
So, forget the laughs. Tell me a story. Like the tale of Sir Edmund Grey and the one that got away. Oh, yeah, I'm sure she's a real beauty. A thing of perfection.
Well, only if you like Grace Kelly and Murphy Brown rolled into one. Plus, she's got a kid that's just the greatest.
Well, she's divorced?
No, the boy's father died. You know, I could have really mattered to him. I could have been something special to him and to her. How I Crashed and Burned in the Wonderful World of Romance by Edmund Gray. Well, I made a wrong turn at a critical juncture, and that was that.
You sure it's hopeless?
Well, anybody with a brain would see that it's hopeless, so obviously that's not me.
Yes. That's what I like to hear. Never say die when it comes to women. Lionel!
How's she doing?
She's doing much better. I'm sorry, Edmund, this is Lionel Glynn. My mother's attorney, not to mention her oldest friend in the world.
My pleasure.
I can't believe it. What are you doing here? I mean, when you told me you were going to be in touch, I didn't think you meant in person.
I took a direct flight out 90 minutes after you called.
Oh, well, Mother's going to be ecstatic to see you.
Well, she better be. I'll talk to you later. Nice meeting you.
You too. Well, it looks like it's going to be New Year's Eve in the ICU. Terrific. What do you say we get a drink?
That was a great idea. Come on.
Junior, why don't you come over here and have some of this stuffed potato?
Might have some.
Well, I've got some of that whipped cheese on my plate, the kind you really like.
Mommy will give me one.
So, how's business?
It's picking up.
Good. Lots of new clients?
Lots of client potential.
Well, it's terribly hard to start a new business in this economy.
Well, some might say even impossible.
Your daughter has a knack for detecting. I bet you didn't know that.
No, that's become increasingly apparent in recent weeks.
Weeks, try years. Dig back into the recesses of your tired, old brain. Who do you think it was that scoped out Janet first?
Junior, the cook made some of those mini pizzas that you love.
Junior's so happy he's practically beaming.
He's not the only one. But, Gloria, this seems a little strange.
Yeah, it's going pretty well considering.
No, but without Stuart here, I have to tell you that it seems like you and Adam are a bit of a couple.
Well, Stuart will be here before too long, and when he is, Adam will be relegated to fifth wheel status, exactly where he belongs.
I hope so. But just be careful, because he has an endless bag of tricks, and I know that he's not afraid to use them.
Adam can't get to me.
Hello. Stuart! Stuart. Oh, no. Well, where are you? Well, you better tell her yourself. Right here. It's for you.
Stuart, where are you? No, I'm not bad. A little disappointed, maybe. I miss you. Tell you what. As you New Year's Eve kiss in advance. Well, just hurry up and get back as soon as you can, okay? I love you. Bye. Seems like the groom is just going to be a little late.
Oh. What happened, Stuart?
Jeremy's in bad shape, and Stuart felt like he should stay in Corinth a little while longer.
Makes sense. Well, I think we can still toast to the happy couple. To Stuart and Gloria. Much happiness. Stuart and Gloria. To the power of love. True love. The kind that bridges distance and
overcomes all obstacles.
I don't think that's such a hot idea, Squirt.
But I love you.
Oh, we'll be best buds forever, you and I, but...
No. It's all right. Go on.
Helicopter service. Okay, for takeoff. Fasten your seatbelts. Helicopter Express to Junior's room.
I think my lawyer is slouching his way toward early retirement. A simple assignment. He is resisting me, and I am naturally upset.
Aside from being your lawyer, he's the oldest friend you've got. He knows you well enough to know all you're doing is being overly dramatic. I mean, look at you. You're ordering people around. You're eating enough for 2 people. The last thing you need right now is a will. So if you want to start planning something, then plan our next trip, huh?
I'm not going to change my mind about this.
I'm sorry, Lionel. I consider it my mission in life to keep her smiling, and it looks like I've fallen down on the job.
Personally, I think you've done a yeoman's job. 10 minutes resisting her iron will. I'm exhausted. I'm going to find a hotel.
I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing. I'll walk you out. You know, we're lucky we can get you a flight out of here tomorrow morning.
There will be no planes tomorrow morning. I will let you know when I am finished with my lawyer. Take a room at the Valley Inn, Lionel. You'll love it. It's charming.
From what I've seen, the entire town is. How do you like Pine Valley, Ted?
Pine Valley. Oh, I can take it or leave it. Mine works.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Excuse me. Oh, that was fun.
Yep. Well, you know, last New Year's Eve, I would have been real happy to spend a midnight with a beautiful nurse. Oh, I was overseas on assignment, you know, just knocking back Boilermakers with the heavy crowd. Quite a life. This year, I don't know. My wish list would be totally different if I had one.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you've sworn off making wishes on New Year's Eve.
Well, I only have one dream for 93, my friend. And I'm not leaving that one up to fate.
Well, forget the future. Right now, I'd give anything for a couple clear insights into the past.
Junior, settle down.
Out like the light.
Good to see you worked your mommy magic.
He always chills right out after Dixie sings to him.
Oh, no, but he wasn't asleep until you read him Curious George.
But by then, by page 3, he was unconscious.
Gloria, I'm so sorry that we missed so much of your party.
Oh, it's okay. At least you made it. Won't I say for Stuart?
Gloria, honey, will you hate us if we leave now?
We'd like to be home before the maniacs get out on the road.
No, I understand.
Thanks. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Why don't you guys wait a second? We'll go with you.
Oh, okay.
Great. Adam, it was very gracious of you to invite us to your party. You turned what could have been a very difficult New Year's Eve into a rather pleasant one.
I was happy to do it.
There's a book called Curious George Goes to School, and Junior's really into it, but he left it at home. I told him I'd drop it by tomorrow if that's okay with you.
Fine.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
Happy New Year. Thank you.